Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode.
I'm Brock,
I'm Brent. Welcome to 2PC Chat.
where we talk about Star Wars, Marvel, and everything else.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for stopping by, checking out the channel. Today we're going to be covering Andor, probably episode 7, maybe a little bit of the heist. Got a little bit of catching up to do, but
Yeah, I apologize for the little bit of hiatus here. We've kind of been a little busy with life, work, families, etc. Also apologize for me not being on camera today. My family and I are in the middle of a move, and appears my webcam got misplaced in one of our boxes. So, yeah, apologies for that. So. But yeah, no, let's dive into it, man. And I'm happy to be back with you. Like I said, it's been too long. It's been too long. So let's get back to it.
oh yeah, feels good to be back. So I know, like during the hiatus, we watched all the episodes, got caught up to where we were at. I'd say the biggest thing to talk about, I guess, is this heist that whole show's kind of been building up to.
Right.
Was awesome. I thought they did that beautifully.
They did. Yeah. No, I think overall, yeah, it was interesting to see kind of Andor's character development, like as he was kind of integrating with his first experience with the rebels. So yeah, it's kind of nice to see, because at first it seems like he kind of started out as like a every man for himself type of thing. He's obviously looking out for himself. But as we led up to the heist, you could tell he really cared about the well-being of the others. So I think that was a good, interesting take that they did.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, also, I mean, again, they're keeping it consistent with Andor's just shooting people that he doesn't freaking
Yeah.
care about. I was like, oh, dang, he just blasted him. Okay.
Yeah. No. Yeah. They found a good balance between him being like compassionate and him being like just ruthless. So.
Yeah, exactly. I
Uh,
mean, he has that kind of like anti-hero type feel. You know, he's a good guy, but
yeah. I mean, he's a rebel.
yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the way they led up to the heist with all the planning and the in-depth like behind the scenes work, with the Imperial Lieutenant and all that. Yeah, I thought it was really well done.
Oh yeah. I mean, sure, just the visual effects, like with the eye,
Oh yeah.
that storm
Yeah, no,
was
the
amazing.
storm was sick. Yeah. I think it was great how they used that timing and that moment as part of their escape plan.
Oh yeah,
Um,
100%.
yeah, very well done.
Everybody's like, you know, either they're distracted by the eye, you know, that's going on, or the people that are after them are being shot out of the sky by it.
Exactly. Yeah, no, they the sheer execution and planning is I mean, during that time though, that is what is needed. I mean, with an empire so strong and the people oppressed like that, yeah, they had to really demonstrate that that level of coordination was needed to kind of pull one over on the empire.
Yeah. All right. So, I mean, so after the heist, this is where we see in episode 7 after the heist, uh, you know, we're seeing that the empire is really, you know, as they like to say, you know, tightening their grip. You know,
Right.
taxes, extra security places, you know. I mean, this is kind of the empire that we know, I guess.
Exactly. Yep.
So,
No, yeah, it was interesting to see how the Empire responded, because like obviously some of them were just like, okay, yeah, we need to hunt them down and find them, but then I forget her name already, but that one Imperial officer is like digging into like how the rebellion is operating.
mm-hmm.
So it'll be interesting to see how that unfolds.
Yeah, I'm curious to see that as well. Um, yeah. So she's with the ISB.
Yeah, yeah, the ISB. Yep.
I forget her name too, but I don't know. I kind of find myself like rooting for her character.
Yeah.
Like,
Right there in episode 7 when they had that little argument, the power struggle between her and the other ISB agent, and she ended up winning that argument. That was pretty cool to see.
yeah, um, yeah. I'm rooting for her character all the way. I was kind of blown away though that uh, what was his name? Wolf Yularen.
Oh, yep. Yeah,
we
yeah, yeah.
we see him. He's been a character throughout. Background in the original trilogy,
Exactly. Yep.
all the way.
Even into the new ones. Yeah.
Yeah, the new ones, the animated series.
Yeah.
I think he's the announcer for the Clone Wars, right?
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah. And
narrator.
then yeah, I think yeah, the whole like Star Killer thing is kind of that's his ideology. So
Yeah. No, yeah, that was
that was good to
awesome.
see him tied in there because obviously he had a huge part in the actual Death Star, and then obviously with like post Death Star into like Star Killer. So
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, very true.
um,
I thought he died on the Death Star.
did he?
I don't know. I think so. Like the first Death Star, I think he died.
Oh yeah, I think actually you're right. But I think they did use his kind of plans
Mm,
like in the sequels to do like Star Killer,
okay.
like the base or whatever. So
I could see that. I mean, he was. So we also saw
I
him
know
in
he's
Rebels.
referenced. Yeah.
Yeah. We see him in Rebels too. So I mean, working with Tarkin and
Yep.
uh, or not Tarkin, sorry, Thrawn.
Ron.
Um,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
let's see, Callus, Agent Callus from Rebels. I
Yep.
know, like
Yeah.
Thrawn and him were looking for Callus. When he went
Right.
undercover.
Yeah.
Um,
What are your thoughts on Mon Mothma?
so I think Mon Mothma's character. I mean, I'm curious. I like seeing how it's like progressing to the rebel that we know, like that she's in charge
Yeah,
of the Rebel
from like
Alliance.
episode 4
Yeah,
and all that.
but I mean,
Yeah.
you're seeing like all the speeches that she gives. People aren't listening. They don't care. She has her like tight group of people that she can only trust. She
Exactly.
she can't even trust her husband.
Yeah,
So
no, that's and she knows like she's being spied on. Is interesting like when at the dinner party when she announces to like the banker friend from like school or whatever
hmm
that she's like I'm gonna share something with you that only 3 people in the galaxy know. So obviously Luthen's one,
hmm
um, she's another, and then she doesn't mention the third, but I'm assuming and guessing that it's Bail Organa.
yeah, I can see that 100%. Um,
Yeah. Apparently there was a deleted scene in Revenge of the Sith with Mon Mothma,
mhm.
Padme, and Bail Organa discussing the rapid descent of the Republic.
Oh, actually, I think I've seen that deleted scene.
Yeah, yeah. So I think yeah, Bail is probably gonna be involved. If not this season, definitely next season.
Oh yeah. I mean, if anything, they'll mention him.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
So yeah, that would be good. That would be good.
Yep.
Um,
Yeah.
let's
uh,
see.
Also, another little Easter egg too. I don't, John. Real quick is I don't know if you noticed when Mon Mothma was meeting with Luthen the second time.
Mhm.
There was a little um like helmet-looking thing.
The temple guard.
Uh, yeah, the temple
Yeah.
guard. Yeah, that was sick. I thought that was cool.
I thought that was pretty cool too. I'm curious though, because I mean, you would think that the Empire would be like all over that.
Right. Yeah. Like, why do you have this? Yeah.
I mean, even with the holocrons too. So I mean,
Yeah.
is it like a replica or is it? I mean, I guess if he has the holocrons, maybe some of it's legit.
Yeah. Exactly.
But
Well, even like the kyber crystals and stuff that he has. That's
yeah,
It's interesting to see like his character development as well, like as we go forward. Because right now all we know him as like obviously a store manager is his front, and then he's kind of like one of the head organizers.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So, what's his assistant's name?
oh shoot, she actually seems like she might be running more of the show than
Mm-hmm.
Luthen, given that little meeting at the end there.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, oh, like what is her
Yeah,
part in this? You know, is she just running things in the background and making Luthen think that he's
yeah,
doing it? You know.
exactly. Yeah,
You
yeah,
know, they say they
for
got to
sure.
tie up the loose end, which I guess we could assume is
At this point,
Cassian.
it's Andor. Yep, yep.
Yeah. Um,
Um,
I like
yeah,
so the new planet he's on, right? This like
yep,
Miami planet,
yeah, yeah,
Um, I thought there's a few things in there that I don't know, I loved about it, right? It
yeah,
was, he's escaping, he's making his new life, just getting groceries, he has a new girlfriend, whatever,
yeah.
but it's like because of the heist, that
He's
that
always looking over his shoulder and
yeah,
stuff.
I
Yeah,
mean the empire's everywhere, even though he thinks that he's going to go to a place that there's no empire.
yeah, exactly.
Um,
Yeah, no, and I think that whole exchange at the end there, where he's getting like he has this first interaction with the K2SO droid,
mhm.
which not so pleasant interaction for the first time compared to what we see in Rogue One, but
Yeah,
um, yeah, no, I thought that whole thing, that kind of cliffhanger at the end was very shocking. Like given that they're giving him 6 years just for being associated with some minor level crime, that's just
yeah.
crazy. And
So, oh,
the
go ahead.
fact that the judge was like, just take it up with the emperor,
Yeah.
like,
She's like, that's not my
that's
job. I don't want to be here.
yeah, exactly.
So I watched another video, and people actually uh, they'll find out like what the galactic basic says.
No, okay.
Arab is it Arabish or something like that? I forget what it's actually called, but they'll like take the time to like decipher what it is,
Oh, sure.
and so you see like the cards that she's making. Um, it technically charged Cassian. It was some other dude's name, and it was Cassian's card, but it charged him for uh,
Yeah.
possibly using the Force.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, but then again,
Yeah,
it's like,
they charged him as Keith Seymour, I think was his name.
yeah,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Suspected force sensitivity. Yeah.
yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah. And the card before that was like a completely different charge, also for the guy before him.
Yeah.
And so
Wow.
it's like, I wonder if they did that on purpose or just kind of
Yeah, maybe.
threw it in there. I can't see them being that careless with stuff like that with the Star Wars fandom.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Um, I love seeing the shore troopers, dude. Like
Yeah, that was cool.
the shore troopers are my favorite of all the
Yeah,
stormtroopers.
yeah, those are pretty cool looking.
Hmm.
Uh, what did you think of the little flashback with Cassian and on Ferrix with the clone troopers?
Oh, dude. I mean, it gave me chills, honestly.
Yeah,
But
just seeing the actual like clone troopers, I thought that was pretty cool because that was
hmm,
like right at the end of Revenge of the Sith.
yeah, exactly.
The Empire hadn't even phased out the clones yet, so
Yeah. So one thing I also noticed with that whole scene, right, is, uh, it's right after the Empire's made. So
yep,
you still have the clones, but they're, like, they're marching, their orders, all that is just, it's so much more, pristine. Like,
oh yeah,
versus, the
organized,
Empire.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
You know, but just seeing the clone troopers too, and then them still, working for the Empire like that gave me chills.
Yeah, no, that was very cool. I like that.
Yeah, it was.
Overall, I think I'm very pleased with Andor. It's at its low moments, but I feel like overall it's been a good show.
Oh yeah, no, I completely agree. I mean, we're seeing, there's no true Rebel Alliance yet.
Right. Yeah, and it seems like there's almost a couple mini ones spread out
Mm-hmm.
like across the galaxy. Um,
Yeah,
so it'll be interesting to see like more connections or whatever.
yeah. That's what I'm excited to see too. Is them actually coming together. Like we said in the previous episode. Are we gonna see? What did she go by? Fulcrum,
Yeah.
Ahsoka.
Yeah.
Bail Organa, all them coming together eventually.
Hmm. Yeah. No, it'll be yeah, super interesting to see how that goes and how they continue to build. I mean, this next episode. How many episodes do we get in season one?
I think it's
10?
12.
12? Okay,
Yeah,
sweet. So we still have some time.
yeah.
Because yeah, I want to see. Obviously, someone is gonna have to break him out of this prison,
Mm-hmm.
or at least smuggle him, or somehow he's escaping, and I want to see how that all unfolds, and then I think that'll definitely lead into him actually becoming a full-blown rebel
Yeah,
versus kind of a like a hand for hire type of deal.
yeah, exactly. I'm curious if the way he gets out of here is if he, uh, like hacks, K2SO essentially.
Oh, sure.
And that's how he gets out, or I don't know. But yeah,
Yeah,
hopefully.
no, yeah, there's a lot of different ways that this could go. I definitely. Do you remember the lady's name, who is going to be looking for Andor?
Are you
Uh,
talking about the blonde chick that was on the mission?
yeah, the leader almost.
Ah,
Uh, uh,
no, I don't remember her name.
Let me look it up quick, because I think she's obviously gonna find him and then
Hmm.
probably be the one to
Well, yeah,
break
especially
him
since
out.
he just got. Oh, here's what I think's gonna happen. He just got arrested.
Yep.
You have the shoot, I forgot his name too. The officer that got fired essentially.
Oh, yeah, because he's in that database thing.
Mm-hmm. He's gonna be scrolling through looking for anything that's kind of suspicious.
Yeah.
Maybe ties him to, Andor or whatever. Maybe a photo, maybe.
Hmm.
Um, so he's gonna find him and the I don't know what's her name. Did you find it?
No, not yet. I'm
Okay.
still looking.
Well, him and her are gonna meet
Yeah.
up and team up, and I don't know what's gonna happen, but try to tie off that loose end.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
her name is Lita.
Okay. Um, Lita.
Anyways, yeah, I think it's Lita.
Okay. Yeah, I'm excited to see where this goes. I mean,
Yeah, obviously, super thrilled. Um, if you're watching this, uh, this upcoming Wednesday, um, the Tales of the Jedi come out.
2 more
So
days.
yeah, that'll be super exciting. So stay tuned for definitely some overviews and reviews of that show because I think that one is going to be personally probably one of my favorites, just given the characters involved and how they're tying multiple eras of Star Wars together.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree. I'm looking forward to it 100%. Just
Yeah.
seeing young Dooku, seeing more of Ahsoka's story. Just it's everything I want.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, me too. Yeah.
I did have one more Easter egg for you.
Oh, yeah, sure.
So I don't know exactly how accurate it is,
Sure.
but um, you know who Sam Whitaker is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Sam Whitaker, voiced Darth Maul, all that was actually Star Killer in the video games, all that fun stuff.
Okay.
He actually played the shore trooper that arrested Cassian.
Oh, really? I
Yep.
didn't know that. Cool.
So someone like with a good ear was listening, and then they tweeted him about it, and he replied to it, was like,
Oh wow.
it's kind of saying, trying to beat around the bush without saying yes,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it was like, that'd be cool. I mean, he's done a lot of cameos, like in Mando too.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's cool that they continue to include like the original characters in the Star Wars universe for
Yep.
sure.
Oh yeah, I'm excited for it. Well,
All right.
and on that note, thank you all for stopping by. Be sure to drop a like, subscribe, hit us up in the comment section. Let us know what you think, what's gonna happen.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely subscribe if you're not subscribed. We will definitely try to be more active. And yeah, we appreciate the support.
Yep. Be sure to check out the socials as well. We'll catch y'all later.
Peace.